My name's Angie. I live in Mendlesham Green. I've lived here in my little cottage for 18 years. My mum, unfortunately, she passed away when I was 20. She had a really rare illness which could only be controlled. You couldn't get rid of it or anything like that. But I wanted my life to be something that she would be proud of and to live a life that she didn't have. She had quite a sheltered upbringing. So I went to Australia. I worked out in Australia, loved it, and worked very hard. When I came back, I really felt I needed something. So I tried Buddhism, Judaism, spiritual church, but none of it actually felt quite right. I changed my career at 40. I started working in care. And then I started to work for the NHS and being a generic worker, which is nursing, OCI, physio assistant. And then I got diagnosed with cancer. I kind of knew something wasn't right. And I had a late diagnosis. I had all the chemotherapy, treatment drugs. They didn't work. I then had to go and have surgery in Basingstoke. And being on my own as well, I live on my own, was tough. So I had all the surgery done, and a few months later, when I had the scan, it had then spread to my liver. I was always pretty positive with the cancer. I was resilient with it. And then when I got diagnosed being palliative, my world just then really collapsed even more. I ended up having psychosis. I was in a mental health hospital. So I had that. I came out and I thought I was okay, and I wasn't. I was in a very, very dark place, I tried to commit suicide 3 times. The 3rd time was when I jumped from a bridge and literally just broke my whole body. That happened a couple of years ago. And again, with that time when I was in hospital as well, I was going to the chapel every day. I was going to the chapel. So throughout, all with the cancer, the psychosis, the depression, there was these little sparks of ember still in my heart that I knew that it was God and Jesus, but I just didn't know it at that time. Now I look back and I can absolutely see it, the times when I nearly just didn't make it through the complications with the cancer. I was nil to mouth and I really wanted to want some water, and I hadn't had it any for such a long time. And a nurse just came to do my bloods and I was crying, but she prayed over me, and then the next minute there was a jug of water there. So that just, for me, it was these little things show me that God is absolutely there. Same with the suicide attempts. How I survived those, I don't know. It's God and Jesus. It's just bigger than us. And I had that pull. I needed to go to a church, so I did try a few different churches, and then I came to the Forge. And it was just so welcoming. I could feel the support and the love from people there, and it feels like home. And it's enhanced my life so much now. It really has, through meeting some wonderful people, going to the Alpha course, the little groups we go to, the meet up with the ladies, and just knowing and learning about Christianity more on a deeper level. And again, I feel that peace. I feel grounded and I feel balanced with it, and it really just enhances my life. I've learned that he is there. It feels fulfillment in my life, and it's also helped me to have purpose again. And my life is just, I never ever thought that after all that I could pick myself up again, and I have. I'm choosing to be baptised because it just feels like I need it, and I want to give that acknowledgement that I follow Jesus, and Christianity and my faith is a big part of my life.
Just to be a little part of your story of really searching for God and finding Him, and yeah, Lord, it's been so exciting. So we want to baptize you now proudly in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Fantastic. Oh, thank you so much. Brilliant, brilliant.